The time has come for lions to tell I own story. Yes, you're listening to Lion's Voice. I is Dejazmatch hailing from the island of St. Croix. Yeah, I'm bringing to you Rastafari vibes. Can you feel it? Rastafari. Babylon born when Rasta come together. Can you feel it? Rastafari, because Babylon done when I and I come together. Look how we live together, look how we work together, Oh, Babylon done when Rasta come together. Haile, Rastafari, His Majesty and Empress men in bless. Yeah man, hailing from St. Croix, Rastafari, I hear you. Love,
I.
What do you have to tell the people about Rastafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. Elected himself, first rightful ruler. Hey yo, Eli, hail them high, hail the black king, born the 23rd of July. So tell them guy, who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time, them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them comes without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in Toronto, straight to Ethiopia.
When we're talking about 5 reasons why a helpmate is important, let me just say the first one. Number 1 is human resources for your purpose. To fulfill your purpose, you need a team. As you build, the number 1 team member should be the helpmate, the queen, because now she can really help to propel you forward. It's gonna take time for anyone to get whatever that purpose, that plan. It takes time to get ones to believe in your plan or to have confidence, because people work off a proof of concept. So it may take time. The one person who's gonna believe just based on the eye character and thing is the queen. You know, women have that intuition, and the Almighty gave them that to be able to follow a brethren, you know, in terms of seeing that potential. You always hear sister talking about date for potential, but because them a watch TV and think the potential them a date for don't make no sense, so they're not guided. And because courting is a family affair where your parents are involved, it's a larger communal system. In the modern dating realm, a lot of people are doing the judging by themselves. Women are doing the judging by themselves without their male family members to assist, which is not part of courting. So that is one of the key, as part of your vetting. How does she assist? How does she add value to your life and to the fulfillment of your purpose? Because once she's aligned with the purpose, even when the items don't like each other, because the two of the item are driving toward that purpose, it's gonna keep the relationship strong, because that's what she's gonna love in the eye is the eye work and commitment to the purpose. That is part of the aphrodisiac that is so needed to keep relationships spicy when the two of the item on the same mission and aligned. So that's number 1 in terms of the reasons for the helpmate, and it again aligns to the courtship, because the courtship, another way in your mind, as I said, to think about courtship is just vetting. You have to vet the queens then.
The biggest challenge, I'll say, is the fact that it's hard for a virtuous woman to be there for a man, be strong, and him not take advantage of her or take her kindness for weakness. I hate to say that term, but it's been hard for me to be who I am and not also compete against women of the world. It's also seems to be a trend, at least for me, being who I am, having to alter my appearance so I can look more attractive, because although he says he wants a Rasta empress, he's looking at this.
The second clip, the Sistine Empress Genie was talking about virtuous woman versus worldly woman. When she dress in her tall skirt and these things, man, nah really look. Them a look for the sexy body girl. Them might have the belly skin and the, you know what I mean. And this is a serious thing. And I know from a brethren perspective, sometimes people have on the long skirt and you're afraid that underneath it, you know, it's hiding something. You really can't say sexy body girl, them the package is open, you see what you want, and it's gonna listen that biological response. However, it brings us to the second reason why a helpmate is so crucial, and that is time management. Going after these women of the world takes time that's gonna draw you away from your purpose, because she's not gonna be aligned in that purpose. She's not business about that. She a think about fashion, she a think about style, she a watch the Kardashian, she a do this, that. She caught up in the world. That's why it's a worldly woman. So dealing with the worldly woman, at a minimum, it takes conversation to get in there to orchestrate the physical intimacy, which, you know, a lot of brethren are seeking with these women of the world, because it was the biological response that drew you to the sister in the first place. So when you with this sister, biology is taking place, we want to say that that is not bringing you any closer to your purpose. And as a matter of fact, it now is starting to detract, because the time you spend in there don't align with the purpose. Dealing with a virtuous woman, a woman that has been vetted, this is going to save you time. And when the biology class needs to be administrated, it's in the furtherance of the purpose, because if youths come about because of the biology interaction, that is part of building the family, and that is part of the mission to carry on. So there's no deviation from your track. And remember, I started off talking about Israel, Palestine, and the whole World War III we've addressed on this channel. So hard times are coming, and you don't have the luxury of being out there with the worldly woman or try convince her. So you have to prepare. The virtuous woman is already on that frequency, because she's watching the fall of Babylon. She already know what time it is. So the two of the items can really lock in and focus on the purpose. And I want to big up Iron Queen, because that is really what happened with Iron Queen during COVID. We lock in on a level that was higher than even before. And if you had a virtuous woman, you know, you find those are the times when you find out, yeah, they make the right choice. You're with a worldly woman, you know, during COVID, probably the two of you are arguing and thing, because she's not on the same thing. And even the COVID helped to accelerate our mission toward repatriation in terms of the planning and allowing us to do things like launch this YouTube platform and different things that we have been talking about previously. But if you don't have the right helpmate, that can't take place.
If you're unsure what you want to do with yourself, unsure about making money, that's what scares me, because that means you will maybe get too comfortable and relying on me. I don't have a problem with a man making less money than me, because at the end of the day, we're both bringing in income for the tribe. So it really doesn't matter who's bringing in more, because it's going into one.
One pot, yeah.
Diligent, yeah, as long as you're being diligent as a man, I'm fine with it.
So he can't come home and play video games and kick up him foot them. That's not gonna work.
That's the tough one, because I don't really know how I feel about the video games, Steve. I don't know. So,
Looking at the third clip, you can see the economic part. That's why I said, as a brethren, make sure you lock in some economic strength before you start dealing with the sistren. And I want to just be very frank. This might mean having a monastic part of your child. I went through a monastic part of the child where me just put away sistren work and I myself, and one of the greatest things I did, because I had to learn how to deal with sistren in a non-sexual capacity, because of the training that I had received through my culture was to job for the sistren them, So I had to learn to put that away, and you might take that as a brethren, a time where you just focus on yourself and build, because there is a term called hypergamy, which is real. Women need security, and security, there's an economic component to security. If you don't have that economics, you're not gonna retain that respect, no matter how hardworking, no matter how great your character is, if you're not bringing in that economy, because it also speaks to having to depend on the sistren, and the sistren, then you become almost like a child, you become another responsibility if you can't stand up for yourself. So as a brethren, don't put yourself in that position, because you always want to be able to hold that leadership and head position in a relationship. That don't mean that you're treading and you lose your work for a time on the system. We're not talking about that. That happens. That shouldn't be a permanent situation, or even a long-term or a mid-term situation. As a brethren, you have to know how to get back, take your blow, and then get forward on your feet to start earning. Have to be earning finance, no matter what them tell you, because they will tolerate it for a little while, but then the disrespect will come, because the disrespect come with the stress. Them two think their partner. Them two think their partner together. Them live together. Disrespect and stress.
Well, Haile Selassie the first of the Almighty, and this is the Dejazmatch, and the mission, that's the restoration of the black family. Yeah. Who ja bless me, say no one curse. Black woman, it's time to merge. Black redemption, we're on the verge. Well, I don't care what you heard. Haile Selassie first, him no second or third. Cause even when their lines are blurred, the eyes stand straight, no bend, no curve. And him give you the love you deserve. Him don't come fi dominate, him come fi serve. Showed us the way home, I live his words, but I can't do it alone, so black woman, let's merge. High tall, sip and herbs, we merge. Massage fi calm her nerves, we merge. Together all demon purge, we merge. Another family emerge, we merge. We spoke and no speech was slurred, we merge. We agreed that Babylon's absurd, we merge. We had pain, now we feel cured, we merge. Hail the king, now she conquered. Well, I don't care what you heard. Haile Selassie first, him no second or third. Cause even when their lines are blurred, the eyes stand straight, no bend, no curve. And him give you the love you deserve. Him don't come fi dominate, him come fi serve. Showed us the way home, I live his words, but I can't do it alone, so black woman, let's merge. We met, something was stirred, we merge. Can't forget things that occurred, we merge. Take plane and start fly like bird, we merge. Friends and family observe, we merge. Them a spend while we conserve, we merge. From our goals we were not deterred, we merge. Till our energy transferred, we merge. Now our memories converge.